These oatmeal cookies are soft and chewy, loaded with loads of rolled oats and chocolate chips. They are so easy to make and they always bake up so beautifully. And this is one of my favorite oatmeal cookie recipes. And today, let's see how to make these soft and chewy oatmeal chocolate chip cookies in 5 simple steps. So as the first step, let's prepare our cookie dough. So mix together all the dry ingredients apart from sugar in a bowl. So add in the flour and salt, baking soda, and whisk them together so that the baking soda and salt gets evenly distributed in the flour. And now let's add in the oats. We can use old-fashioned rolled oats or quick cooking oats in this recipe. And add in the chocolate chips. And let's reserve some so that we can use them to top the cookies later. Mix everything together and keep it aside. And now we need to combine all the rest of the ingredients in another bowl. So add in the softened butter and sugar. Here we have used both brown sugar and white granulated sugar to get that right moistness and chewiness to our cookies. And now cream in the butter and sugar. Here I'm using a hand mixer to mix them together. We can also do this by our hands with the help of a whisk if we feel comfortable. And don't forget to scrape down the sides of the bowl in between. And once they turn light and fluffy, let's add in the vanilla extract and 1 egg and whisk until they are well combined and they turn creamy. This creaming can create very small air pockets, which when heated up in the oven along with other leaveners helps the cookies to puff up beautifully and make them light and airy. And now we have 2 bowls, one with dry ingredients and other one with wet ingredients. So let's mix them together to form our cookie dough. And while mixing, make sure there are no dry patches left behind. So now our cookie dough is ready. This is a thick cookie dough which doesn't need to be refrigerated before baking. So take small portions of dough, about 1.5 tablespoons, using a spoon or an ice cream scoop for even measurement, and place them on a prepared baking tray. And we need to take care to keep our cookies about the same size to help them bake at the same rate in the oven. And press the top of the cookie dough gently with a spatula before taking them into the oven. And leave about 1.5 to 2 inches space in between the cookie dough as they will spread a little when baked. And top the cookies with some more chocolate chips to make them more decadent and to look more appealing. And now they are ready to go into the oven. So bake at 350 Fahrenheit preheated oven for 10 to 12 minutes or until the edges are slightly golden in color. And just when they are out of the oven, the center may remain pale and soft to touch and it may seem underbaked, but it will firm up as they cool down. And if we bake for a longer time, the cookies will become crispy and it will lose its softness and gooiness in the center. Allow the cookies to stand in the baking tray itself for about 2 to 3 minutes and then transfer this onto a cooling rack and let them cool down completely. And these cookies are soft and perfectly chewy with a crispy edge. And they are super delicious and at the same time loaded with the goodness of whole grains, the soluble fibers and the nutrients from oats. And so these chocolate chip oatmeal cookies are an awesome treat for our taste buds, and also it will keep you fuller for longer and keep you energized. And if you want to freeze the cookie dough, you can freeze them. Just drop a spoonful of cookie dough into a parchment lined baking tray and freeze the shaped cookie dough. And once frozen, transfer them onto a freezer bag and keep it in the freezer. And whenever we want to make some cookies, just take them out and place them on a baking tray and then preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit and then bake for 12 to 14 minutes or until they turn golden on edges. And I hope you like this soft and chewy oatmeal chocolate chip cookie recipe. And I hope you will make this at home and I'm sure you will love it. And if you like this video, please give your valuable thumbs up and please don't forget to share this recipe with your friends who love cookies. And thank you so much for your love and support, and thanks for watching this video, and see you next time.